Warning, this ain't a half video, just flavors pulled up from live reactions. Yeah, you're damn right. A whole disclaimer before you watch my Now pull the up. Let's just dropped a new song today called Sorry that we're gonna pull up, and I ain't gonna lie. Pretty interested to check this one out. When we did Hard Healing, it wasn't long after that one had released, so that was like a new video for me as well, even though I had already heard it live. Personally, big cups up to the homie Hutch and what he's doing. Also, big cups up to Kai and Josh and Ren's team, who's actually been, you know what I'm saying, like, just everybody just putting in work. You know what I mean? Like, the shit that y'all hear with the whole rising tide lifts all ships and all of that, like, it's real, and that it goes on behind the scenes even when y'all don't see it. And to be able, at least for me, to be able to see and know what is going on behind the scenes, even when it's not being publicized, is pretty freaking amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I love seeing it. I love seeing I love seeing the independent community doing what keeps the independent community alive, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? That networking and that love and support amongst each other. But yeah, the new track we got today is called Sorry. Now, if y'all do enjoy this video, this content, my dialogue, this reaction, you could go ahead and sip on that like, pull up on that sub, and turn them alerts on all. If you like it, hype it. If I did it, clip it. You already know why. Let's go ahead and get to sipping, y'all. We got Hutch. Sorry. Stay sipping with your boy.
On the edge of the earth, and I wanted to dive in.
Ooh.
Always want to be heard, that's why I was wildin'. For better or worse, found myself in the dirt, too close to dying. And I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything.
Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, okay. All right, bro. All right. Say, thank you, fam. Thank you, fam. See, now it's not hitting me initially when I saw it, but hearing it now, I also heard this one live too. But and I know you gonna see this, bro, so you'll be able to let me know. Bro, this was done live as well, wasn't it? This is gonna be too freaking cool, because now I feel like I'm getting the official version. Like, I feel like I had my initial reaction in person, and now being able to hear how the official version is gonna go with the video is pretty legit. And I love how Hutch keeps it simple with his videos. You know what I'm saying? They seem simple, but there's also a deep element to them as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hutch is never doing too much. Stay sipping.
On the edge of the earth, and I wanted to dive in. Always want to be heard, that's why I was wildin'. For better or worse, found myself in the dirt, too close to dying. And I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything. See that man there, that's not me. That's the person that I used to be. I was sat there in a flat where people go under and don't come back, yeah. I guess it was a nightmare.
That could be taken a few ways when you're talking about going under and not coming back. You could either talking about OD instances. You could be talking literally when it comes to, like, going to the hospital and things. That's why, like, anesthesia scares the hell out of me. Like, we was just talking about this at the JOB one time. We was just talking about different jobs and, like, anesthesiologists and how much they make and why they make as much as they make, because, bro, those doses that you're having to do, like, you're having to do a lot of math with somebody's body there. And considering how different we all are, anesthesia always scared the mess out of me. But again, even on the other side, whether it be like addiction and things like that can hit. And again, that's why I applaud folks who are fighting to get over that, because, bro, it's a battle, man. And truly, we all care, though. We don't want to lose y'all either. You know, that's real deal. Kool-Aid spill.
Message. I was was sat there in a flat where people go under and don't come back.
Nah, bump that though. I'm going back to before the breakdown because I like the subtleties back there with the flashing lights that's sitting there in the back. I love that part. I love that part of it. And there's something I want to see visually if something happens here. If it becomes obvious, I'm gonna state it. If not, then we'll see. But I'm looking for something specific though. Loving the subtleties with the lights in the background and how they're working with the instrumental though, and then they just disappear. Pull up.
See that man there, that's not me. That's the person that I used to be. I was sat there in a flat where people go under and don't come back,
Yeah, see?
I guess it was a nightmare.
Addiction.
Life in a tight square, no one in my corner. No one there gave a fuck about the law and order. And to be honest, it's a miracle that I'm here I do. It all fell apart. I was looking for love in the wrong places, started to get dangerous. It all fell apart. Now I'm desperate.
I love the subtleties in here. Everything about there's just so many subtleties stacked on top. You can't help but love this. I love the subtleties with the ad libs and how they're playing back and forth. I love the subtleties that I'm starting to notice is becoming a staple in Hutch's production. When in the middle of him doing his verse, it'll just suddenly go to like a screwed version and then go back to his just to his regular natural voice. And just somebody in the South, you're gonna forever love that screw. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all know he got a new tape coming out? Or they re-releasing a tape with some, R.I.P. DJ Screw. Seriously, listen to the production that's going on here with his just with his vocals and everything. It's just so freaking amazing because it's legit on par with the lyrics. And visually it just I don't know, it kind of just gives you the scene of like he's sitting in limbo a little bit. It's just I don't know. That's just where my mind is going.
I was looking for love in the wrong places, started to get dangerous. Now I'm desperate and done with the down favors, feeding myself again.
Looking for love in all the wrong places. Like that's a drop on itself, or that's another subtle part all by itself, whether it's the lo-fi version that I'm thinking of or the original version that comes from. Sorry, I just love that.
In the wrong places, started to get dangerous. Now I'm desperate and done with the down favors, feeding myself again. All this time I spent so wasted, all my life too scared to say it. Now I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything. Yeah, I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything. Sat in the station with the cuffs on my wrist. Wanted to call my mother, but I'm still feeling lit. I'm sorry to my brother while you were raising kids. I was waiting for someone to come and clean up my shit. I was looking for love in the wrong places, started to get dangerous. Now I'm desperate and done with the down favors, feeding myself favor. All this time
Regardless whether you hear it live or you get it, whichever version you hear first, I don't blame it being your favorite. Because this sounds completely different than what I heard live. Basically how y'all just heard during the I'm sorry part. When I heard it live, that was basically how I got the entire song with that soul because he's sitting there playing the piano at the same time that he was doing it. And again, he's still, you know what I'm saying, spitting, flowing, and singing where he needs to be, but this sounds completely different than when you were getting just the piano version of it, yet both are completely freaking amazing. So Hutch, I hope if you haven't done so already, I hope you at least drop the piano versions of these that we got to experience live, so that way the sippers in the world and everybody else get to experience these versions that I'm talking about as well. I think that would be fire. But I realize I'm talking to a genius, so you know what I'm saying, you probably may already be up on that. So I'm gonna drink a nice tall glass and shut the fuck up and pull up and sip with Hutch. Gotcha, dog.
Now I'm desperate and done with the down favors, feeding myself favor. All this time spent so wasted.
Hell yeah. That's a double for your ass. You right, Claire.
Now I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything. Yeah, I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything.
Yeah.
On the edge of the earth, and I wanted to dive in. Always wanna be heard, that's why I was wildin'. For better or worse, found myself in the dirt, too close to dying. Now I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything. Oh, this time I spent so wasted. All my life too scared to say it. Now I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything. Yeah, I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for everything. All this time, all my life.
Man, hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, so many doubles there. It has my mind going in a few different places because I think for like anybody who's fighting addiction or has fought addiction, I think this is a perfect song, whether you're in the middle of trying or even after the fact, you know what I mean, when you've had some success and still trying every day, you know, because like my mom and others tell me, they say even when they do get clean that they still fighting every day, even when they go years, you know what I mean? Like they never let up, and that's what keeps them right. So there's that, but then also on the I'm sorry part, it kind of hits home for me when again we get to my pawpaw, and I've told y'all those stories on how there were things that like I wish I could have made right before he had passed, but it's like in his case you could take it a few different ways. Again, you could take it as, hey, I after I got my ish together, you know what I'm saying? I woke up, realized what I was doing wrong, and I'm sorry for that. But I also think you can, because it's all about, you know what I'm saying, perception and interpretation as well. And so I think a part of it could also easily be interpreted as waiting too late, you know, because if you follow the way the lyrics are, especially during the chorus, it's like, yeah, you're going through all of that, and then sometimes people wait till the last minute. You know, sometimes people wait till, you know, they done already hurt themselves or they've OD'd or they've ran into that, and then that's when they start thinking about their I'm sorries and things. So that could also be a wake up call to some to don't wait till it gets to that point. You know, as soon as you have that realization, do something about it, you know? So there's a lot of different messages that could be taken away from this, all positive though. No matter what you take away from this, it can be there's a positive message at the end. There's a lesson learned at the end. I think bro even said it best. It's truly just a song about redemption. You know what I mean? Like that's truly a song about redemption, but there's so many different layers to it. Like that's a song that can really get people talking. Again, y'all know my goal, y'all know my mission. Pull up, sip on that like, let them cups be known. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
This one is a 5 for me. I'm not even gonna get like while I can go crazy on the production and things like that, I know Hutch is going to deliver that 2 songs in, and I know Hutch is not gonna take production for granted when it comes to his material. Production is gonna be a given for homie. But now we're into the song itself and all of the layers. And I think a song like this deserves to be at a million because of the because of the message involved. And y'all know we know so many sippers, Wolf's Den, you know what I'm saying, the Vibe Hive and the gang, you know what I'm saying, like we know so many people who got stories who can relate. And yeah, I think he has something here that can really get people to talking and creating positive discussion, because I think that's where we at. So it's so easy now for social media, and everything thrives off of negative discussion and like negative clicks. I'm glad that we're getting this type of potential awakening moments for people, but we're also getting that positivity as well, because can we push this? I'd love to see positive stuff get 1 million views just as quick as somebody fighting getting they ish busted. You know what I mean? Like let's run this up. Can we run this up? So yeah, if y'all don't get, I'm telling you, if y'all don't get it to my bros, I'm definitely gonna get it to them. Even though I know Wolf is already up on game, but I think this is something definitely, y'all. If he doesn't, make sure y'all get this to the homie Rado, Real Deal Kool-Aid Spill. There's people who got stories because mine is only so limited. I remember I only found out that I had a pill addiction once I got on it, started doing these reactions. Like I was sitting here talking my ish, and in the middle of talking my ish, I was like, wait a minute, damn. I did have a problem at one point in time, because for the longest I would tell people like, nah, I ain't never had no, like, yeah, I probably like tried this, you know what I'm saying? But like I smoke and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, now I drink now, but I rarely even used to drink, and that was it. But then just sitting there and reflecting on my life and telling my story, it was like, damn, no, I did have a problem for a minute. Now I got rid of it, but I did. And man, yeah, a lot that go with that. But no, that's some powerful that's some powerful ish right there though. That's some powerful ish. So I can sip on that. Let me know in the chat how y'all feel about it, what y'all cup rating is on it. If you like it, hype it. If I did it, clip it. Kool-Aid so good, even a diabetic could drink it. And yeah, that shit was just real.
Message.
Straight like that, cause it was full of it. It was full of them. Po up. Oh, and another thing. If you want to sip with us offline, we got like IG, Discord, Twitch, and things like that. Po up with us one time for the one time. Well, I ain't even gonna say one time for the one time, because I expect to see you more than just one time. Don't just sip and dip. But you know what I mean though. Po up.
Dipped on lit better, crossed over 45. Head to Pleasant Grove, but some call it Grove side. Dipped on Loot 12, had about 4 G's. Then I hit up Omar for some Dub Deuce D's. Dipped on Syene, now we headed to the side. Remember Dr. Watts, put the goals in your mind. Swung on Metropolitan, stopped at 210, where they holler, eat that love, put that Texas on the end.